I used to always wonder what a wise guy was. But I found out it had to do with the Italian mob. I don't know if it's the same context, but I know a wise guy was like a made man.
It was a made man, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
The whole concept of the mob was pretty unique. But then they started joining with the other group, and they infiltrated the government. Did you know that?
Yeah. Are we running right now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like the Italian mob and the Jays, they had a group in New York, right? And then you had the Italian mob. Their groups, they had, I forgot the names, but they pretty much they shook hands and they joined together and they infiltrated the government. So the government's been run by them ever since.
Yeah, that I found out.
Yeah, because Murder Inc. was the J gang, and then you had the Italian mafia. I forgot which family it was, but they started running shit.
Yeah.
And then they got into the government. Now everything's corrupt.
Crazy, huh, dog?
Yeah. Dude, it's hella funny. I was listening to, or not listening. I was watching videos on YouTube, and I saw that Logan Paul and them, they released this thing. It's called Lunchly. They try to claim that it's healthy.
I seen that like 2-3 weeks ago. I was watching a video. It was on it was on a doctor who was talking about it. It was Lunchly, and they're comparing it to Lunchables. It's like it's Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, and there's one more person.
KSI. Yeah.
KSI. Yeah.
I don't know how they brainwash the youth, but dude, that shit is worse than Lunchables. Lunchables, at least you get a little bit, but it's even less than that, because even Lunchables was a little bit, but it's less than less, bro.
Yeah, so I saw that doctor guy. He did side-by-side comparisons with nutritional facts, and dude, some of the stuff that they say that are in like the Lunchly, bro, it's like very vague. It's like very, very, very vague. At least in Lunchable, you can see like the breakdown of the nutritional facts. Everything in Lunchly is just very vague.
Bro, it's like 4 crackers, 3 small pieces of bacon or whatever you want to call it. And then you got some like chocolate thing. It's like prison food, bro.
Yeah, and then they give you the prime drink.
Yeah, they're like prepping people for prison, pretty much.
Oh, what they do in the video is he talks about how they minus electrolytes out of the sodium, so it considers it less sodium in their Lunchly. It's stupid, huh?
Bro, they just, I don't know, they're like trying to rob people, and then the crazy thing is they're claiming that it's healthy for them, but they're not even giving anybody anything. How many calories is that? It's probably like 100 calories, bro. It's like nothing.
And it's still considered an ultra-processed food.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that's Lunchables are considered ultra-processed foods.
You can make that shit at home. Just get the Ritz Bits crackers, get like a couple of slices
of sliced cheese, and then ham or turkey, whatever your preference of meat is,
Yeah, I don't understand how these guys are still at the top of the food chain, how they're so big, and they're still
I know why.
brainwashing kids.
It's the convenience factor on the parent side, but on the kid side, it's because like everybody has them, like I remember going to school when I was in school. Hella people had Lunchables, and like I would tell my parents like, hey, can we get a Lunchable? I would always get told no, because like I knew my parents knew that it wasn't good food. Now I'm happy I didn't eat them because they were just garbage,
Yeah.
But it was a cool thing to have, like the cool thing at lunch to have was a Lunchable. But and like I said, it's a convenience factor for a parent, just they don't have to freaking go home and make food for their kid for the lunch and then the next day. Or whatever.
My thing is that it's not even enough food for a kid. It's not, nothing.
Bro.
It's like
it's
3
like
crackers. Yeah, it's nothing.
Like a snack, bro.
So I don't know how they're over here saying, it's nutritional food, because it's not even a snack, bro.
No.
My snacks are bigger than those. My one protein bar probably got more calories. Yeah.
In
more satiating, however you want to say it. 4 crackers, are you for real?
And the problem with those kind of foods though is that you can eat it in one, you can sit down and eat it all at once, and it's gonna curb your hunger for a certain amount, but because it's so processed, you're gonna be hungry like hours later, if that, like maybe 2-3 hours later.
I'll probably eat that and still be hungry, because it's nothing,
for me,
bro.
Same. But then again, we're comparing it to like kids.
But even as a kid, bro.
But I think as a kid, you still need more food than that.
Hell yeah, because I remember just eating food, because kids are gonna be taking it for lunch and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, snacks, you can just eat hot Cheetos if you want to get full.
I remember growing up, a lot of people would eat hot Cheetos and drink soda for lunch, bro.
Yeah. Now, I think Prime, they were caught having forever chemicals, they're called.
Yeah,
The
in
four
their drinks.
the 4 Ps or something like that. And then whoever exposes that shit, Logan Paul goes after him, tries to sue him or like make bad videos.
There was a video. So after I was watching that video with that doctor guy who explained comparing the Lunchable and Lunchly, there was another video that I navigated to that was like queued up in my queue on YouTube, and they were talking about this is when like one of them started Prime and the other one did I forgot what other venture the other fool. I don't really follow enough, so I don't know what ventures they do besides Prime, but the other fool was doing something else, fighting or some shit.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, there you go. So one of them was doing fighting, the other one was doing the Prime. And so the guy that was doing the Prime stuff, he went to his brother and said, "Hey, make me your main sponsor, or make me a spot. You know, like have me present the drink on your fighting stuff. You know." And the other one said no. So I guess they got in an argument about that. It was pretty big, but like it wouldn't surprise me that they both go and fucking backstab each other just for money, dude.
Yeah. Have you ever brought a Prime drink?
I've never bought one in my life,
Me
and I
either,
will
bro.
never buy one. I will
Same
never
here.
buy one, bro.
I ain't gonna sell. I like give them money, bro. Screw them.
To be honest, bro, and it's not because I mean I've always been curious on how they taste, but I don't like either one of those two people. Like to me, they're
Same.
arrogant. So I would never, ever fucking buy one of those. Any of their products that they ever sell, dude. Will
Yeah.
never buy it because I'm not gonna contribute to their egos. And to be honest, I can only imagine they probably taste like ass.
Bro, I don't know how they're still in business because Logan Paul, he's been doing like crypto rug pulls. He's been caught doing that shit.
Yeah.
And they still like people supporting him. It's because these guys, they have deep connections, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from their like Disney days. Because remember, his career was supposed to end after that Japan incident.
What Disney?
He came from Disney, no?
I have no idea.
I think he came from Disney.
Like I said, I don't know enough about him to.
Yeah, but so then he got into YouTube and he was doing crazy shit. And then what happened was he was in Japan. I don't know if you heard about it. He went to the forest where people get rid of themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he went into that forest and there was a body there, and then he was over there recording himself with the body.
Yeah.
And then instead of him falling off, his career just skyrocketed after that.
Yeah. Because he got banned, I think, from Japan.
He was only down bad for like a year or some couple of months probably, and then after that he made a fake apology video. And then he just took off, bro. Because after that, when his career came back, it was after he boxed KSI. That was his career comeback.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. He did do that shit, huh?
Yeah, now they're hustling people. Same guys hustling people, selling them fake crypto scams and fake food. Like every single cent he's trying to milk people. Like, what are you gonna do with so much money, bro? You can make. He doesn't even have to have Prime. He doesn't have to have Lunchly. He could just make YouTube videos become like make money. Because he even got on wrestling, right? He can stream. He can probably Twitch stream and shit. He can like make so much money. Like, what are you gonna do with so much money?
He doesn't even have. None of them have kids.
Yeah.
So it's not like.
Even if he had kids, he has so much money, bro.
Yeah, like
why
they're not even married either. I don't think so. They don't have to worry about a spouse.
Bro, they're like leeches. I was just thinking about KSI's song. That shit was hella funny. Have you heard it?
No, I don't follow that guy either.
I don't either, bro. But like,
follow him either.
you gotta listen to that song. It's so ass, bro. Like,
okay, I'll listen to it later.
It's so ass that first off, he gets into the studio, he makes a total shit song, and then he thinks to himself, "Oh, it's a good song," right? He's actually so delusional. He thought that song was good, and then he releases it. You know what happens to him? Everybody on the internet is making memes of him. Like, some of the memes are like, "When I die, but KSI song playing," and then it shows the guy waking up from the dead, dude, go turn off the song. Or like, when I get in a wreck, KSI song, dude. Everybody's roasting him. But watching him like cry about it and shit is hella funny, bro.
If he really wanted to make a banger, he should have just went to Metro Boomin and did a collab with them.
Yeah.
I feel like Metro Boomin's such a good freaking.
But he charges hella per beat, probably.
Fuck it, bro. I mean, if you're KSI, you have hella money, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're scamming people with this Lunchly and all this other bullshit. You should have enough to make a fucking good song.
Yeah, man. Like, these guys are just full of scams, bro.
Yeah, I don't care for these guys.
Sometimes I wonder if, like, I would have changed, like I'm saying, if I had gotten popular, like at that level at a young age. I wonder if it would have put me in that spot, you know?
The problem is, I think they're just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
So they're trying to do whatever they can to stay with relevant and within the times. You know what I mean?
That's the sad thing about like being well known. It's kind of a addicting feeling.
Yeah,
I think.
because you don't want to ever lose popularity and stuff with the either with the youth or with the general public and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think once you achieve that fame, even though there's like a lot of negative that comes with it, you just become so addicted to having all everybody knowing you.
Yeah.
And then like probably when that shit goes down, you feel like you have no relevance in this world.
I feel like it might feel like a euphoria, you know?
Mm-hmm. Just seeing the numbers. But even then, most of these guys' fans are kids. Like, why you want to be fans?
Yeah.
Like, why you want little kid fans? You know?
Well, I think they do that for a reason because it's just easy to influence a child's mind.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? Especially if you're flaunting
yeah.
a lavish lifestyle with cars and
My main
money
point
and
is
stuff.
like, I wouldn't want a fan base full of kids. Like, what the hell?
Personally, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
But I mean, then you got that freaking. It's been all over YouTube too and IG that I've seen. Is that one famous YouTuber that crashed his car?
The McLaren.
Yeah, and his homie's all busted up, and instead he has his homie holding his camera for him and shit. Like, dude, like.
You saw the Migos? They helped him out, bro. You know what he says? They're pulling him out of the car. He's like, "Hey, can you guys hold my phone?"
Yeah.
And then point it this way. And then they just take him out of the car while he's like all shook. And then he's like, "All right, I'll take it back." He didn't even tell him thank you, bro.
Yeah, like, and then he goes and takes off his shirt while his fucking homie's over there suffering, and
yeah.
he's just kind of walking around like, like making it like a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Even though it happened in real life too, you know. I'm telling you, bro. People like, dude, that guy has his fucking head stuck up his ass so far, bro. His ego is just too big for that fucking car, and dude, I don't know, man.
There's a lot of people that want to smash on him.
If I was that friend, bro, I would never talk to that guy again, bro. Like, we just got fucked up in a car accident, and you're telling me to hold your phone and your camera or whatever it is to do a vlog, like, just for views? Like, really, bro? Like,
The thing is, when you're at that level, right? What kind of people are you gonna be friends with? People that are like trying to chase your status. So maybe that fool's probably shallow himself, you know.
yeah.
He doesn't have a conscience. He's not gonna leave him.
And again,
That's too addicting having that
yeah,
attention.
that's true. I don't know, dude.
If it was like one of your like, let's say, like a regular everyday person that's friends with you, he wouldn't talk to you for sure. But if
No.
it's someone that's like trying to chase clout and stuff, they'll like tolerate that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the
'cause
thing
then he
people are
could
failing
just-
to see.
He could just spin after getting seen so much on that guy's channel. He's gonna do his own channel. Let's do his spin off.
Yeah,
you know
or
what I
like
mean?
say like he doesn't talk to him. That Doherty guy's not gonna care, bro. He's just gonna go on to the next. Somebody
Do
else is
his
gonna
own
fill
thing.
that guy's position.
Yeah.
That's the problem that goes on. If everybody cut him off, then he'd be like, "Oh, okay, I gotta care about people."
Yeah, that guy that
That's the thing.
was talking, that the video I was watching, like there was like somebody else like reacting to that bullshit. He was saying that too. Like, a lot of his fan base is just all like youngsters, like high school kids, you know, who want that fucking money, who want that cars like that, you know, like just stupid shit, you know. I don't know.
I was hella laughing because there's another streamer. His name is Neon. He came up in the feed. I was wondering what's going on because I forgot what the title said. It said he lost like hella money, bro, right? And I was like, let's see what this is about. So anyways, he was trying to make hella money because there's some kind of streamer event going on where I think they bring in a whole bunch of people into a house and they stream like 24/7 for like so many days, right? He saw some other people do it. They made hella money. And this guy got greedy. He's like, I want to make that much money too. So he hires a film crew, like a production crew, to stream them 24/7 for, I don't know, 30 days. And he brings in all these other people. He flies them in. And he had to pay $500,000 up front. And then the rest he was going to pay them after the video production was done. Bro, after 5 days, I think. After 5 days, that crew couldn't handle it anymore and they dipped, bro. This guy was in shambles. He didn't know what to do.
Because he lost that much money.
Yeah, because he paid $500,000 up front. What can you do after that? And he was hella butthurt. That's why, like, I think people that if you come up right, you can't stray away from what made you successful. You gotta
stay relevant.
because a lot of these people, they're just chasing the money. They're willing to do anything.
Because at that point, your skits aren't funny anymore.
Yeah.
You're just pushing out shitty content every week just for the money, you know, just to stay relevant. Like, it's just garbage all around, you know?
Yeah. So, 500,000, that's a big hit. And then he had to call the other streamer, Aiden Ross.
I seen that.
And,
did you see how Aiden Ross is, like, also, like, in hot water because of some Florida thing?
No.
Yeah, I just seen it today, bro. On, watch, hold on. Let me pull it up.
Oh, I saw that. So he did offer him that. I just read up on that today. I think it said he offered him a boat or like a boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they found out that guy that they were offering the boat to, he had like hella cases on him. Like he wasn't a good guy. That's what I read. I don't know if it's true. So I think that's why. But anyways, Aiden Ross is sus as hell, bro. All these fools, they sold out, bro. They're doing weird ass shit for views. Hella sus.
Yeah, it's like the new age of YouTube, and it's the new age of like streaming and stuff like that, bro. Look, at the end of the day, bro, like I'm not knocking, you know, their what's it called, like what, you know, what they got going on, you know, to each their own. But I mean, you got going back full circle, like how we always talk about AI. I was watching this other video, how we have AI that you can make videos with AI, and it looks like a full-blown stream. It looks like a full-blown like YouTube video. It can literally do all of that, everything we watch online, just with AI. So, dude, I mean, it's only gonna be so long before AI takes over that kind of stuff, and you're gonna be watching AI generated YouTube videos and shit like that, where these other guys ain't gonna be relevant anymore, you know? But I mean, who knows? Maybe not. But I can see that happening. Honestly, I can see that happening. So like, everybody who's trying to become a streamer and shit, I think it's gonna become outdated pretty soon, bro. Like super fast.
Yeah, let's see. Or people are gonna have to go back to how YouTube originally was. Like for example, I was watching a video and there's a Japanese guy. He's like 50 years old. The thumb title says 50 years old and lonely or something, and then it's just him playing Sailor Moon.
You
saw it?
I saw that, yeah.
And then people were like, this is what YouTube was about.
Yeah.
So I think YouTube is headed back that way. People that
I'm
are
hoping
like
so.
People that are more like original, like, or just recording their like simple life, like, you know, there's something peaceful about that. It's more like what YouTube used to be. You're just recording yourself, like doing your regular day-to-day activities. It's none of this fake stuff, living like an influencer.
Or scripted
lifestyle
videos or shit like that.
Yeah.
I still remember YouTube, and I remember YouTube back in the day, bro, it used to be like 3-minute videos.
Yep.
2-minute videos. It wasn't like, you didn't have hour-long videos, you didn't have 40-minute videos, 2 hour, like you didn't have any of that.
Yeah. And
you didn't have giveaways. It was just like pretty straight to the point. And then I started watching YouTube again, like when all like the skit stuff was coming out, was like, what is his name? What's his name?
Vitali.
Yeah, Vitali, Just Rain, like all these people started coming out like that. That was also like a good area of YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then like all the tech people that were doing like the iPhone 4 and you know all that other stuff, like unboxings and shit, like Unbox Therapy just came out, like that was cool, like, but now everything is just, it's whack, you know, it's ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Yeah. So the Florida situation is crazy. I've been reading through the Instagram comments, and there's two sides beefing. They're saying, some people are saying it's climate change, and then some people are saying it's the government. But it's hella funny reading the arguments.
Yeah, I think I sent you videos on that stuff too. I sent you a good amount. I sent you a video where this guy, he was recording. What is it? He was recording dry ice coming out of the sky.
Oh, that's right. I saw that one.
Dry ice coming out of the sky, and supposedly when you use dry ice, you can manipulate weather change and stuff like that in clouds.
Yeah, but was that even really dry ice, or was it some kind of? Because dry ice evaporates pretty fast, no?
I would think so. I don't know, man. I mean, it's Instagram. I mean, who's,
But
What can you believe on there, you know?
the way I see it, I think that these cycles happen, right? The world is always changing, no? So I don't think anything like on Earth stays the same. So things are bound to happen that are different. So I don't know.
Yeah. But then you also have the other side that's saying like, okay, that it could be people interfering just to do eminent domain on land, on land itself, you know,
Right.
because the only way you can really do eminent domain is if you have like a natural disaster or something where you can claim, you know, if it's not inhabitable, you can do eminent domain and
The government,
the
right?
government can take it
Yeah.
over, you know. I'm assuming that's how it works.
That's what they tried doing in Maui.
That's what they try to do in Maui, exactly.
Yeah.
Eminent domain.
They're trying to sell the. They're trying to buy the land off those people that are trying to keep the land of their ancestors,
Mhm.
grow crops
the,
and shit,
The indigenous, yeah.
and then they torched it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a crazy theory coming up. They're saying they're trying to make 15-minute cities everywhere.
Yes.
The smart cities.
Smart cities, yeah. And I think that's what they're trying to do in Florida.
That's kind of scary, bro.
It is very scary. I can see them doing that in Florida. Honestly. The idea of them doing that to take the land over for smart cities, it doesn't seem very far-fetched that the government would do that. I can see the government doing something like that.
It's messed up, bro, because you got people that are losing everything. It's insane.
It's sad, you know?
Yeah. It's like, bro, on top of that, you would never catch me living there. You probably got snakes and shit floating around, gators. Probably like where people were living, they probably got that shit infesting.
Yeah.
And then you got the Everglades, no? They probably got those African rock pythons like swimming around,
Mm-hmm.
laying hella eggs. It's a whole disaster over there.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it. You know, you have animals like that, but even then, they're also animals. You know, they have a life too. Can you imagine if they do smart cities, bro? All of that is going to be completely gone,
Oh, they won't be able to do 15-minute cities in the Everglades.
dude. I'm pretty sure they can. If China and Taiwan are doing man-made islands out in the ocean, bro, there's 100% chance they could do that there. 100% chance. Dubai's doing it too, you know. They could do it. It's just.
But on like a swamp, isn't that just swamp though?
Yeah,
The
but
Everglades?
you could still build on it.
Mm-hmm.
At
I
the
don't
same
know.
time, I could see the government doing that, bro.
Yeah, I would. You wouldn't catch me living there, bro. They got
No.
those. They need to wipe out the African rock pythons out of there.
Well, that's what they would do. They'd get rid of gators. They'd get rid of all of that, bro.
Whatever creatures like non-native to there, they need to like get out of them. Cause you know the African rocks, they're not native there.
They're not native there. No,
Yeah.
somebody brought them over.
They're just destroying the ecosystem. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And they're saying it was a cause from illegal exotic pet trading.
Yeah, I got asked by a few people at work if I was going to vote and that I should vote for Trump and stuff like that. And I got a couple of people telling me that I should vote for Harris. And bro, I literally just shut shut some people down, bro. I'm like, dude, I don't waste my time with that shit. And they're like, oh, bro, you see, this is why the system is broken, bro, because people like you, bro, like you don't want to vote, bro. That's just you know, somebody else is gonna vote for you. I'm like, dude, honestly, man, I can give two fucks about voting, man. At the end of the day,
You know what
bro,
you
our
should
vote
tell
doesn't
them?
count.
You should tell them I never put those people in power in the first place.
No.
So why would I vote for either
No.
or?
And then I tell
You
them,
know?
I'm like, bro, it's all rigged. It's just a game.
I hate that excuse where people say, "Oh, it's better of the worst." You know, why is there two worst choices in the first place?
Exactly.
It shouldn't come down to that.
No, and that's exactly what I told one of the kids, because he was like, bro, but you gotta vote. Like, is your right and this and that. I'm like, it's also my right to just say no, and it's also my right to say I can do whatever I want. And I'm like, and then he goes, well, at least pick one. What did he say? Pick one of the lesser of the two evils.
It's always that
Yeah.
same rhetoric.
And I'm like, dude, they're both the same, man. They're both controlled by
Yeah.
the same machine, by the same system. They're both puppets.
Yeah.
I'm like, whether we vote for this clown or this clown, there's still gonna be a clown in office.
The agenda's headed towards the same way.
Yeah,
That's the thing. They're both on this.
and I told them, I was like, and not just that, bro. Like, people look at around the world look at the United States because we're the big brother, or we're important to these other countries, right? On to see how much political aid they're getting and all this other bullshit they're using us for. Yeah, but it's hard to talk to people about that, bro. Especially now that I'm more awake and I'm more open about it. You know, with in these last few years, bro. Like, I'm done with that. You know, like voting and shit, bro. It's not saying you shouldn't vote. You know, people out there do whatever you want. You know, it makes you feel better, but you gotta remember, man. It's all just a big game.
This ties into the podcast I sent you. You gotta listen to Whitney Webb's podcast.
I'll listen to it,
she makes a good point. She shows who's tied to what corporation and all that, and then which way it's headed. So it's all a lie.
It is. Like we talked about the new president of Mexico.
Yep.
It was endorsed by BlackRock.
Yeah.
Like,
and she has ties to Israel.
Yeah, she does have ties to Israel. Yep.
Somehow all her opponents conveniently dropped out.
They
They dropped dead conveniently.
Yeah.
That's what I was meant. Like, it was a double play on words.
Yep.
She's over here. She's like getting the major people off. What was that? I sent you another post. They said some guy in Mexico, like a
high politician. Yeah.
Bro, he got his head chopped, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane, bro. Like, I don't know. There's some crazy inner workings going on. And these people that are elites, they're putting out their puppets everywhere. And it's coming to the city near you.
Hey, you know what's crazy, though, that I kind of just picked up on? And this is just kind of like a theory, you know? But I don't know if I told you, but the two people that tried to assassinate Donald Trump were in BlackRock commercials.
Yeah.
I'm having a feeling that they don't like the guy, bro. BlackRock does not like this guy. They want him off. Trump. I think they don't want this guy. Like, I don't think that entity itself doesn't want him in power, bro.
To me, it's all a stage, bro. It's all a stage. They're making moves to where it seems like it's going one way. Somebody wants to get rid of someone else, but it's all play. The only people that are getting off are in these third world countries, the political powers that are rising. Like, if a person, before they rise to power, they end up getting snuffed.
Mm-hmm.
In America, in the U.S., you got to think of it as a corporation, so it's whoever they try to make it like a play, so whoever they want gets to go in power.
Whoever the biggest puppet they can
control. Because if they really wanted him off, what would stop them?
You're right.
Like, they have so much technology now. If they really wanted to get rid of him, they could have.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, okay, somebody could have attached like something to a drone, right? And then flew it over. Who was gonna knock that shit down? They don't have anything in those areas to knock that shit down. There's so many ways for people like people in high positions to like pull strings to get rid of someone. You're telling me these people in BlackRock, they're gonna send some amateur kid with a rifle to go like, to carry out your most important mission?
Yeah, I don't
know. For that
know.
type of shit, you would do like sophisticated things, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all this shit is sloppy. Like, the way they carry out hits on people they want, it gets done pretty quick. And, yeah, so.
I don't know. I just still think that they're still behind it, bro. For some reason, I just got this sixth sense that they're behind it.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I would just consider thinking about if you wanted someone off.
Yeah.
Would you send someone else, someone like some kid to do it, or would you do it like in a sophisticated way?
I would send somebody who knows what they're doing, bro.
Yeah. And
not just a drone, because a drone's going to make it sloppy, but because you're killing just...
You can do it anyway, bro. Like, there's so many possibilities. But you're right. Out of all the possibilities you have, you're going to send...
It would be a professional to do it. It would be a professional.
It doesn't even have to be a person. You can, like, use some kind of machinery, some kind of technology. They have so much technology, right?
Yeah. I see what you mean.
And if it's BlackRock, bro, they got so much money. How much money would it, like...
Dude, those guys are sitting on billions.
Yeah, even if they put in $1 million to get rid of him, how hard would it be to get, like, your hand on some, like, crazy shit?
True.
So that's my point. But anyways,
yeah.
I might be the dumb one, but that's just my process of thinking.
It's I didn't think of it like that. That's the first time someone's brought it up, so that's good. You know?
Yeah, that's my thought process behind this. So I don't know, man. And yeah, but Whitney Webb, she talks about how these guys, they're all like talking about freedom of speech. Like, for example, Elon Musk, he's not for freedom of speech. All these guys, they want us part of transhumanism. They want us merge with the machine. She's talking about how they're trying to push for us to have digital IDs, so that way your like web browsing can be anonymous.
Oh, you were telling me on that. On
We were talking about that on the last
Yeah.
podcast, and all the stuff she's talking about is really important. So anybody that gets put in power, pretty much they're gonna move towards that goal.
You probably still haven't watched it, but watch Psychopaths. I feel like that's where we're going. That's honestly where we're going.
There's another one I need to watch. It's called Akira.
Akira is good. It's a little older, but
They're saying that's what they ripped off of Stranger Things.
yeah.
Stranger Things ripped off of them, mommy.
Yeah, so Stranger Things ripped off of Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch Akira and watch the first 2 seasons of
Psychopaths. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
There's a Psychopaths movie too where they go to another country to install the Sybil system. That one's pretty good too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should watch it, bro. It's pretty good. I feel like that's where we're honestly going, you know? Where the government is going to be just an entity of a collective thought, you know, of like different powers. But speaking of Elon and Tesla, did you see that he just announced that robot?
Yeah, I was hella laughing, bro. They had that video with 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Where 2 Chainz is talking to the robot.
Yeah.
The robot's giving like NPC type replies.
Yeah. Where the robot can do like household tasks and stuff like that, bro. It's already starting, dude. I can see this going down the wrong path, bro.
The future of war,
Yeah.
military police.
We were talking about how it's gonna be like iRobot, Blade Runner. Like it's gonna lead down all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, cause I remember Honda has a robot too, but their robot isn't as sophisticated as this one is. You know, like I feel like this one's gonna be a little bit more sophisticated.
Cause it's like AI.
This is AI, yeah. In Honda's robot, you still have to program stuff to it. Like I remember I was watching something on YouTube and the Honda robot was just throwing like threes from anywhere on the court and it was making them 100%.
Yep.
But this robot seems different, bro. This robot seems really different. It's kind of scary though if you really think about it.
The video with 2 Chainz was hella funny. He's like at the end of the conversation, he said that, all right then, I'll see you after you come back after I order you. I was like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you can't catch me with that shit. I don't know. Things are changing so fast.
I don't like it, bro. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, man.
I'm scared for the future. Like, for real. Like, legitimately, I'm scared for the future.
Oh, it's crazy. It's about to be a roller coaster to ride. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like the show I was watching today, Tales from the Crypt.
I haven't seen it.
It's an old school show. It's like scary themed, but it's pretty cool. But this is what this life is reminding me of, like every like crazy shit going on. It'd be like an episode in there. Or like some people are saying Black Mirror. I've never seen Black Mirror though.
No.
It was funny. I was watching Tales from the Crypt, and there's an episode where a guy, he has 9 lives because the doctor does surgery, and he trades the cat's lives with the guy. So it made me think. Imagine if people had 9 lives, how crazy this world would get.
Oh, it would be insane, dude. Because everybody would be taking their first few lives for granted.
Yeah.
And then I feel like once they got to their last 2 or the last one, they would be like taking it more seriously.
Yeah, bro. Can you imagine how, like, oh my God, I can't even imagine how insane that would be. Like, for example, it'd be like a GTA lobby, bro.
Yeah. That's exactly how it would be, like a GTA lobby. You're right.
Yeah, bro.
Dang, I don't know, dude. That's kind of weird, huh?
Serial killers would be running wild. They wouldn't give a shit. Imagine, bro, they gotta trap a person. Like, say someone gets caught, like, getting rid of people, and then they have to trap that person, like, take away their 9 lives to give them death penalty. But that's that. You guys have a good weekend.